Hey everyone, this is SEA Crypto Daily Buzz. Today is Saturday, May 23, 2026. This channel summarizes the most important crypto news for investors in Southeast Asia, from Manila and Jakarta to Bangkok, Hanoi, and Singapore. 3 quick issues today, then a short summary. Let's get into it. First story, Bitcoin has slipped deeper into the danger zone. BTC is trading in the $74,000 to $76,000 range, with Polymarket assigning a 61% probability to that exact band closing today, and the Fear and Greed Index just dropped to 28, deep in extreme fear territory. Over the last 24 hours, $576 million of perpetual futures got liquidated, with 90% of those being long positions. BTC longs alone losing $214 million. BondChain, an anonymous whale, sold 20,000 ETH at an average of $2,059. While a separate trader closed leveraged longs and opened a $74.5 million BTC short. For Southeast Asia traders, this is no longer a controlled correction. It is a clear capitulation phase. As long as 74,000 holds, a relief bounce is still possible. But if it breaks, the next real support sits in the 70 to 72,000 zone. So this is the time to size down, not chase. Second story, the Federal Reserve just got a new chair, and the market mood shifted instantly. Kevin Warsh was sworn in as the new Fed chair, and the odds of a near-term rate cut dropped to almost zero, with markets now pricing a more hawkish stance through the rest of the year. This is exactly the macro setup that has pressured Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs into continued outflows, since stronger dollar expectations usually pull capital out of risk assets. For Southeast Asia, this matters in 2 ways. First, a stronger US dollar tightens conditions for the Philippine peso, Indonesian rupiah, and Vietnamese dong, which historically slows local crypto buying power and OFW remittance flow. Second, expect Korean, Singaporean, and Thai institutional desks to stay defensive until the Fed message becomes clearer, which keeps regional volume thin and spreads wide. Third story, the FBI just released a sharp warning about crypto ATM fraud that directly affects Southeast Asia. The FBI's IC3 unit reported more than 13,400 complaints tied to crypto ATM scams in 2025, with total losses topping $388 million, a 58% jump from 2024. Over half of the victims were aged 50 and above, who alone lost more than $302 million. The dominant pattern is romance scams and fake government impersonation, where victims are pressured to deposit cash into crypto ATMs. For Southeast Asia, this is a critical warning for OFW families and senior relatives back home in the Philippines, Vietnam, and Indonesia, who are often the soft targets. Never send crypto from an ATM under pressure. Verify any government or family request through a second channel, and remind older family members that real authorities never demand crypto payments. Quick summary of today's 3 stories. 1. BTC 74 to 76,000 capitulation. Fear Index 28, 90% long liquidations. 2. Kevin Warsh new Fed chair. Rate cut odds crushed. And 3. FBI warns $388 million crypto ATM scams. SEA seniors at risk. This video is for information and education only and is not financial advice. All investment decisions and risks are your own responsibility. If this video was helpful, please subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell. Chart analysis and trading insights. Join our free Telegram channel, link in the description. See you in the next one.